Hello everyone, welcome back to my home and garden. This is the beaded necklace video. So last time when I showed the necklaces, probably I didn't show it close up. So today I chose 3 other necklaces where I wanted to show you different options. This necklace. So for this necklace, the beads are large, the holes are also large. I have used thread here. You can see the thread. So the thread has loosened a bit. And in order to make the necklace longer, I did not put knots in between the beads here. I did not use any knots. So instead, I used these beads, which will add some more length to the necklace. So now the necklace is a bit longer and wearable. When I wear it, it looks like that. For the thread, they sell a set of threads like this. You get it in Walmart. You get it in Michael's, everywhere. So there are different colored thread like this. So you see, there are 2 shades of blue and 2 shades of green here. According to your requirement, if you are going to make any green color beaded necklace, you can choose whatever color you want. This is a set of 4. You cannot buy it separately. So this, I bought it from Walmart. If I remember correctly, this was on clearance. So this kind of thread is what I use. This is waxed thread. It is very, very strong. So the thread is very strong. And for a bead with bigger holes, larger holes, you can use this kind of thread. And if the beads are small like this, you have to use thin metal wire. So for every single necklace, if I keep adding knots in between the beads, it's going to look the same. Pretty much all the necklaces will look the same. Instead, I thought I can use these kind of space beads that comes in between. So this pack was having 8 beads totally, like the metal beads, there were 8 in the pack. And for this necklace, I used 2, 4, 6. And remaining 2 blue color beads and 2 metal beads. So this is the pin I used. Sometimes when the hole is too big, see, it fell down. So it falls down. When the hole is too big, this thing, the stopper, will not stop the bead. So for that, I used a tiny white bead. Let me show you here. You see the tiny white bead? I used this. First I am using the tiny white bead like this. Tiny white bead. And then add the metal bead. Now it is not falling down. Now I am adding this blue color bead. I'm going to bend this portion, cut a bit of, I will cut this a little bit, throw it away, and then bend this portion and make it look like this. You see here? This is what I will make. Now, you need something to attach to the ear, right? For that, I'm using these posts. You see the post? So this is what I use. I will attach this earring to this post and make it look like this. And I will tighten this area where it is attached, and then you can wear the earring like this. This metal post is also sold in golden color and silver color. According to the necklace you are making, you can either use golden or silver like this. In order to tighten all these things, in order to cut, these are jewelry making tools. So this is what I use. Now I have to close this opening because I added this post and I have to close this opening so that it doesn't fall down. So for those things, I have to use the tool to close this connection. So this is where you use those tools to cut the post, to bend the pin, and to completely connect it, you can only do all these things using the jewelry making tool. So one time you buy it and use it for all the jewelry. So these are the pieces that I use. Each tool has a different use. You see this? This one has a bend like this, and this one there is a cutting blade here, like you can cut the wire. Anything that is extra, you can cut it using this one. So these kind of tools are sold in a set. I bought this like 10 years ago, and there is one more piece that I forgot to bring. Sometimes the beads will be very small where you cannot use thread. In those places you have to use wire. This is another necklace. This necklace obviously cannot be made using thread. So for this I had to use wire. The wire that is extremely thin. Okay. You can see there is this wire. The wire here. So this is the thickness of the wire that I used, but this wire is very, very strong. And obviously adding knots using a wire is not possible. Instead, I have used this silver color space beads to add the length. And not only the silver color space beads, I have also added this part. You see this part? This piece was sold in Michael. I went to Michael's because this blue color beads is the one that I bought from the gemstone exhibition, and when I added it, this was the length I got. This was the length I got, and it was not enough to put it around. It was not enough. It was too tight. Even after adding these silver beads, that length was not enough. So I went and checked Michael's, and I found this piece, the entire piece, what you are seeing in between. This was there, and I bought this thing and added in between, so that now when I wear it, it gives me enough length, and it also adds beauty to this necklace. Now you see, just if I made this necklace just using these small beads, and if this was not there, it wouldn't be so beautiful. It would look like this. So after adding this center large beads, it added more beauty to the necklace, right? That is what I feel. Let me know what you guys feel. And so now you understood what I'm doing. So for small beads, use a wire, a thin wire. This is stainless steel wire, and I don't have anything left because I used everything. And this is like 30-foot long wire. This kind of wire I use for all the small beads, because the small beads can only be done using a wire. And this is what I bought. So this was in Michael's. So for connecting the necklace, so even though you are using wire, you need some connection, right? So for this, I bought this kind of connections, which you also get it in Michael's. And there is one more thing I wanted to show you. These are like fancy necklaces. Sometimes you may even wear it with the sari, like blue color sari. It will be beautiful. But there are some occasions where you may want to use like golden color necklaces, right? I made this one. These orange color beads are the ones I actually bought, and they were not long enough. Obviously, I used wire to connect. You can see the gray color wire portion here. And to increase the length of the necklace, I used golden color space beads. They are called space beads. And obviously, when you want to make it pretty, you have to think, what can you add to make the necklace look beautiful and grand looking, so that you can wear it for special occasions, right? So for that, you see all this thing. You see this? The covering, the bead coverings. So these bead coverings are also from Michaels. Why the space beads, the golden color space beads are from Michael, and there was another pack that had this metal bead coverings. So this was a set of 25 pieces. I bought it and used it like this. Now, in order to make it look grand looking, like for special occasions, you obviously want some pendant and earrings, right? So I had this pendant earring set. Let me show you. I had this pendant earring set. So I used the pendant here, and I have matching earrings for this necklace. And this is what I feel. This looks grand looking, right? Let me tell you another time. The orange color beads are the ones that I bought initially. To make it long, I used golden color space beads, and to make it look attractive, I used this bead covering design. Everything, the golden beads, this flower coverings are all from Michaels. And this one, I already had it, so I attached it. It looks very attractive, right? And you can try with one necklace. You can try one beaded necklace and see how it comes. And eventually you can make corrections. Like initially I just added only the small beads like this. And then I felt this was not long enough. Then I went back again, bought this middle piece and attached it and made it again. So you are going to make corrections to the necklace. You can make corrections until you are satisfied. And now after adding this middle piece, I'm satisfied about this necklace. I felt it looks pretty. You see here, it looks attractive, right? So that is how you start making it. And once you start making it, it will become like a hobby, useful hobby. Because personally, I feel the beaded necklaces adds more beauty than any other thing. Like if you are, imagine I'm wearing an orange color silk saree, and instead of wearing a plain gold necklace, if I wear this kind of necklace with that, if I wear something like this with orange silk saree, it's going to look even more attractive. This is my personal opinion. I'm not saying everyone will like only this type of necklaces. If you think beaded necklaces adds more beauty, you can start making it. And you can make it a hobby. Sometimes you can sell it. I hope this video has been useful and informative. And if you guys think I missed to show you anything, let me know in the comments. Thanks everyone for watching.